Visit pianohooks.com for full lessons. For now, here's the simple version. For the song House of the Rising Sun, we are going to learn the second part of the chorus in 4 parts. The first thing we want to do is locate our hand position. On this 88 key keyboard, we locate the middle of the keyboard, which happens to be this area here. I have a group of 2 black keys, a group of 3 black keys. That space in between is the exact center. Our right hand is going to be starting off by looking for the white key just in between the top 2 black keys of this group of black keys. But we're not going to start with this key. We're going to use that as a guide and find one higher. So we see a group of 3 black keys, we find a higher group, and we play that same key, a copycat key, 1 position higher. For the left hand, we find a copycat key of what the right hand is playing, not 1 position lower, which would be near the middle of the keyboard, not 2 positions lower, but 3 positions lower. So this is the exact starting point for the left hand as we had in part 1 of this 4-part tutorial. So we find our starting position as such, and part 1 goes like this. Let's find those 2 copycat keys, the white keys in between the top 2 black keys of these groups of 3 black keys. The right hand goes first. After that, both hands play together. The right hand plays 1 more time, then steps down a white key while the left hand skips up a white key. In total, we played this right hand 3 times. So 1 on 2, both hands play, 2, then 3, then it steps down and the left hand skips up. We are literally just playing these 4 keys. Okay, so for the proper rhythm, we have short, long, short, long. So for the shorts, we don't hold them, and for the longs, we hold them. So let's try that again. Right hand goes short, both hands hold for long, then the right hand has another short, short, both hands come in together and play long. And 1 more time. Short, long, short, long. For part 2, we know this is the middle of the keyboard here. Let's locate 2 groups of 2 black keys just away from the middle of the keyboard. And we'll focus on playing the white keys just in between those 2. For the right hand, however, we start off by playing 1 white key higher. This will be our starting position for part 2, and part 2 goes like this. Okay, so we find our starting position. If you would like to use your other fingers as well, go ahead. But to make this nice and simple, we're sticking with 1 finger in each hand. So the right hand starts off with the white key to the right of 2 black keys. Then it steps down to play the white key in between the 2 black keys, and the left hand plays with the right hand. From here, the right hand drops down, skips 2 white keys, and plays the white key in between the top 2 black keys of this group of 3 black keys. So we played this white key, hands together, and then the right hand dropped down. And now both hands are going to skip a white key and go up. Okay, let's try that again. Right hand first, both hands, right hand drops, and then both hands skip up. Now notice both hands are playing white keys to the left of groups of 3 black keys, and in the right hand, a group of 2 black keys. And one more time. Right hand first, both hands, big drop down, and then both hands skip up. Now for the rhythm, we want short, short, long, long. So both right hand tones here will be short. Short, hands together, short, long, and then both skip up, long. One more time. Short, short, long, long. Let's review parts 1 and 2. We find our starting position for part 1. We have the 2 copycat keys quite far apart from each other. Right hand goes first, short, hands together, long, another short, then both hands come together for long, and then part 2, short, short, long, both hands skip up and play long. And again, short, long, short, long, short, short, long, long. And one last time. Short, long, short, long, short, short, long, long. What song should I do next? Leave a comment below. For part 3, we are going to have the same starting position as we did in the first video in part 1. So we have these copycat keys. Really, the right hand is just a 1 position lower than we had earlier. Once we have this starting position, again, both copycat keys, white keys in between the top 2 black keys of these groups of 3 black keys. Part 3 goes like this. The right hand starts off by playing a short, then both hands play together for long. The right hand plays another short, and from here, it steps down to play the middle black key of this group of 3 black keys. When it does that, the left hand is going to drop 1, 2, 3, 4 white keys, including the ones that we're playing. So we skipped 2. And that's where we finish off here. So let's try this again. Right hand first, then both hands together. Right hand again. Both hands move down. And that's part 3. So let's get the proper rhythm. We have short, long, and then again, short, long. And one more time. Short, long, short, long. Let's review parts 1, 2, and 3. We find our starting position for part 1, and we focus on the rhythm. So we go short, long, short, long. Now part 2, short, short, long. Both hands skip up, long. And now we add part 3, short, long, short, long. And again, right hand first, short, long, short, long, short, short, long, long, short, long, short, long. And one more time. Short, long, short, long, short, short, long. Both hands skip up, long. Now they both drop down, short, long, short, long. Now let's add part 4. For part 4, we find this starting position that we had in part 3. That's where we'll end off, and we simply play the right hand short and then both hands long. And one more time, right hand goes short and then both hands long. Let's review parts 1, 2, 3, and 4. We find our starting position for part 1. Our hands are quite far apart. The right hand starts off by playing short, then both hands long, short, long, hands came together, short, short, long, both hands skip up, long. For part 3, we reset our position, short, long, and part 4 is just short, long. And again, short, long, short, long, short, short, long, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. To take your playing to the next level, become a member at pianohooks.com. And if you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe.